Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Guru. And today we're going to discuss Rúben Amorim 1 year anniversary of Manchester United. Has it been a success? Has it been a complete failure? Has it been somewhere in between? We're going to all discuss that right now in this video. So please consider subscribing to my channel. Hit the like button. Leave your thought in the comment section below at the end of this video and share this video. And let's get into it. One as a Manchester United manager, Rúben, my God, he has been the most divisive manager in our history. Half of the fan base want him gone. Half of the fan base say we need to support him. So what is the truth? There's somewhere in between. Rúben Amorim took over a chaotic, dysfunctional team. Erik ten Hag left. There was a team that was constructed of players that were very expensive, highly expensive, put together team. Close to 600 million spent on that team that he inherited. Granted, the completely opposite of what he wanted. But nevertheless, he got a very dysfunctional team that had good players in it. He took over a team that was on a downward trend. However, factually, evidence-wise, however you want to say it, he objectively made Manchester United worse. We finished 15th. If it wasn't for the other 5 teams in the Premier League that were terrible, completely terrible, the 3 that got relegated, and Wolves and West Ham, we probably would have got relegated. That's how bad we was. We're in a relegation form. In fact, you could say if it wasn't for the point that were won by the previous manager before them, it would have been in a fight if it were just pure Rúben record. So, record-wise, Rúben Amorim has been objectively a failure. In total, Rúben Amorim had 54 games, 21 losses, 20 wins, and about 11 draw. That is not a good record for a top-level manager. A top-level manager that's supposed to be coaching Manchester United. Those numbers basically put it a sack of all offense. It has been a roller coaster here with Rúben. Emotional, results-wise, everything. He has been on the verge of actually quitting based on how he speaks. So, how do we judge this season? The first 6 months were absolutely atrocious. If he had got sacked at the time, nobody would have said anything. Those including losing to Tottenham in the Europa League final, something that is not acceptable. This including a run of 7 games without a win. So, speaking numbers-wise, with evidence, not hypothetical, Rúben Amorim would have been sacked. But like a chameleon or a cat had multiple lives, he has survived. He survived until the end of the season. And we all said, okay, the season ended terribly. We finished 15. We lost the Europa League final. But it's time to regroup, re-energize, and come back fresh. And everybody's hoping that this going to be a dramatic turnaround next season. Considering all the players he did not want, including the free agents left, Sancho left the club. So all the players he considered bad apples left. We went into the transfer window, bought $250 million worth of attacking force. We also got rid of Rasmus Højlund. We brought in Matheus Cunha, Bryan Mbeumo, and Benjamin Sesko. The other two, in terms of Cunha and Mbeumo, everybody would consider a success so far. Sesko, on the other hand, the jury's still out. But the other ones are considered success. How did the season start? Start with a loss against Arsenal, but we played really well that almost seemed that we won the way everybody was reacting to that. That we played real well against Arsenal and just barely lost. It was treated like a win. However, the next game was Fulham. We tied 2-2. And then the unthinkable happened. We lost to the fourth division team in the Carabao Cup, Grimsby Town. Absolutely, objectively disaster. There was, at that time, I could have bet a house that he was gone. There's no way you do that and still be in charge. Somehow, he survived that too. Back into the Premier League, Burnley, we beat Burnley, and we played Brentford, and Brentford absolutely dismantled us. I'm like, oh, there's no way that guy survived. He survived that, went on a little bit of a winning streak, winning three in a row, something we have not done in a long time, and especially under him. Then we tied the last two games against Forest based on the balance. Everybody took that as a positive. And that summed up Rúben Amorim's entire year at Manchester United. The best period in his entire year is that 3-game undefeated streak. That's the best period Manchester in his entire year at Man United. If we were giving a grade, this would have been an F. This is a complete failure. Why is he still in the job? The main factor is he is the handpicked guy that they went handpick him from Sporting. And they're going to give him as much time as they can possibly do for him to get things right. Is he going to get things right? That is still to be determined. But you can't say we have not been patient with this manager. As much as most people still want him out, the patience that was given to him has never been given to any other manager. Ten Hag was not even given that much patience, and the man won 2 trophies. So Rúben Amorim at Manchester United has been a complete failure in my eyes. What is your take? Leave your thought in the comment section. Please hit the like button, share this video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.